Yeah, thanks very much, Bill. And like I was saying before, and for anybody who didn't hear at the beginning, but Bill's book that he was just reading from, which was a little clean.
No.
Maybe not as clean as we promised,
No,
Roy.
we lied.
So apologies to
We're
anyone
really
out
lucky
there.
Roy walked away before that.
We were not fast enough with the after the fact bleeps to cover that. But in any case, if it was intriguing though, we have a QR code over there. We're kind of soft launching the pre-sale for Anywhere But Here, Bill's new book, which will be $25 paperback, be coming out in early fall. We'll have a cover release next week, but it can be pre-ordered for the cute price of $19. $19.89.
Totally messed that up.
Yeah, that was my fault. But
it wouldn't have been cute if you put the dollars in there.
Not
in the
really.
cents.
No. It's true. So in a few minutes, everybody, we're going to be performing our full-length Peterborough's own small town, small business Hallmark movie, Snow Falls, Love Settles. But in the meantime, just a little bit about us and what we're doing here. In addition to the weekly podcast, if very sharp, incisive, commentary and comedy is not your thing, we also do a twice weekly email.
Yes, which we scour. I don't know, the internet, the newspapers, all sources that we can find. Every source. Every week for the best of what is going on in the Monadnock region. And we bring that right to your inbox.
Yeah. And we send them out on Tuesdays and Fridays to kind of give you a sense of what the week is, the week to come, and then the weekend to come.
Did you send one today?
I certainly did.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't check my email.
Yeah.
I was too busy preparing.
You were too busy helping us.
Yeah.
Which I do appreciate, and we do deserve some credit for. So thank you.
You're welcome.
But yes, I did send out an email today. I actually lied in it because we have this recurring segment where we always let you know at any given time where you can find Charlie Chronopoulos. And though he's not here on the patio right now, I told everybody today that he would be up in like Laconia or something. He was going to be at the Lakes region, but he's actually here.
Oh yeah, wandering around.
Yeah, he's wandering around. So
hopefully he'll be back for this movie.
Yes,
Hallmark movie.
Yes.
In play form.
Right. I'm certain. I'm certain that he will be. But we modeled this program off of classic lounge programs of the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, which you watched a fair amount of, right?
One or two, YouTube videos.
Okay.
I spent about 30 or 40 minutes in really, really intense research.
Oh, I had a much different image in mind of
yeah. Well, I mean,
soaking it in for hours.
I may have implied that, but I tried to extrapolate it sort of from there, But that's why some people are not recognizing me. I haven't shaved my face in 9 years or so, and my hair isn't usually this flat against my hair, but but sometimes it's little things. We've got bow ties on this evening.
You do, but that's not really a Rat Pack thing.
Well, it is. I mean, but some people say, there are some who say that I am actually wearing a bow tie because of my plans to succeed Phil Runyon as town moderator.
All town moderators do need a bow tie.
At least in this town.
Yeah.
I think it's...
Perhaps in Temple as well.
I do.
Perhaps.
And
Sam's going to find out.
I do want to be clear that this is not a plan that I have come up with personally, nor one that I am committing to. But
I don't know. After last town meeting, you were practicing with those little, what do they call them? They're paddles, right? They call them paddles,
yes.
but they're pieces.
Yes,
of
they had a few little fascist people with their fists in the air on them.
Yeah, saying no.
No, yes, it was very, very strange what we used to vote in this town.
Would you change that as town moderator? Do you feel like you have that authority?
I'm a big traditionalist.
And you like reusing things a lot.
I would print new ones, but have the same design.
Okay.
And we let people keep them and throw them away, and we give them new ones every time. Yeah.
But you didn't steal one.
We have tons of trees. It's fine.
Right?
I don't think...
I think you were gonna, and you didn't succeed in getting it out of the building.
Yeah, what?
It wanted to
That's
stay.
true. Yeah, right. No one can convict me for an attempted theft of a voting paddle. So yeah, I tried. Well, keep your eye on me next time because I will succeed in my second attempt. But yeah, we also are supporting a number of really important charities, in their work. We've talked about a couple of orgs so far tonight. We've been organizing for the Peterborough Expansionism Endowment. We've been organizing in favor of the 1850 Society, but we also want to throw a shout out to the No More Brown Bags Initiative, the NMBBI, which seeks to employ harm reduction methods in legalizing open container alcohol on Grove Street in Peterborough, 365 days a year.
Oh, I was just going to say, not just for children in the arts.
Yes. Yes, and we want to be clear that this is not our organization, but we do generally support their right to advocate for this, and we do accordingly help them from time to time in their fundraising efforts. And this is a multi-year, multi-decade, perhaps even multi-generation project, and so it's at this point in time, it's important at least that people are aware of it. And
we got there with the skateboards. We can get there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with this giant crowd before us, I feel like we have increased the awareness of this project 100-fold already. So very, very important work that these folks are doing. Now, did you guys hear that they're putting a poachers club in the IDG building?
Is that what's going in there now?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you guys even heard of it? Do you guys know what a poachers club is?
I mean, I know. I have this. When I hear the word poaching, I think of Rescuers Down Under. Do you remember that movie?
Yep, vaguely.
Yeah,
are those the villains?
Yeah,
I assume
yeah.
the
That's
bad
like
guys,
really the
right?
only time I've ever encountered the concept of poaching.
It would be interesting to have a kids movie where the poachers were the good guys.
Perhaps you can write one for this.
Maybe the next market will we'll tackle Disney.
So what is?
No, they would sue us.
The Poachers Club? They just hang out in the IDG building and hunt the deer that eat the apples there, or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess so. They're a nonprofit. They're a nonprofit dedicated to illegal hunting. They want to go after the bears, the moose, deer out of season, the young. The tender meat and all that. And I guess they get away with it because they are registered as they're a 501c3, so they're a purely educational organization. So this is all, they're not actually doing poaching,
right.
And supposedly they're not encouraging others to poach, but they're encouraging a society in which poaching is acceptable.
I see.
And sometimes, we mentioned a little while ago the 1850 Society, which seeks to return New Hampshire to its older treeless state, and they do work closely with. I've been told, anyways. This is news to me. Actually, I just heard this earlier today. They work very closely with the Poachers Club because they have very similar, kind of cultural goals.
So fewer trees, more animals to poach?
No, fewer trees, fewer animals, because they've been poached.
I see.
They're going to get them. They want to get them.
So the Poachers Club doesn't really want. I mean, you mentioned the tender meat, but their actual aim is moving the animals.
Some of them are not very nice. They really do have. There's a little bit of a sadistic streak, but
in the animals.
In the Poachers Club. Yeah. Well, it depends on what end of the situation you're on. Yeah.
Well, interesting. Are they sharing space with the clinic, or is this just a rapidly evolving situation
so these
here?
are separate rumors that I've heard from different folks, and it's no one really knows. No one will confirm.
There's enough room there for both.
Yeah. It's a big unrehabilitatable building. Yeah. But it's good to know that people are going to be moving in there and improving it with drugs and illegal hunting.
Yeah.
But again, huge thanks though to the night market overall and to Roy Schlieben and the MAxT Makerspace.
Hopefully he still likes us after.
Yeah, well, fortunately he wasn't here, for the
multiple F-bombs.
Yeah, but and it wasn't us.
True.
It was our subcontractor. It wasn't really our fault. But yeah, no, Roy's a great guy. We're really grateful for him for bringing us on and kind of setting up this whole second portion of the night market over here, where we're able to bring a little bit more of a lounge feel. Very very casual. I mean, we got the bow ties on, but everyone else is able to be casual. Which is really kind of the idea. Coming and going and amassing in huge throngs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
And here comes some more.
Yeah. So I guess the other band has ended, which is good. And I think so. So we have a little bit of setup to do for Snowfall's Love Settles. So if you guys would bear with us for a moment, we're going to get our actors up on stage. We're going to get our costumes in place. Our background all set up.
Our scenery worthy of a Jeff Settles photograph.
Absolutely worthy of a Jeff Settles photograph. It's a little subtle nod to our friend Jeff in the title of this Hallmark play, even though he does not directly appear. For those of you who don't know, Jeff is the Lord Supreme photographer of. Oh, and we have. Oh man, we got to get him up here. This is. Yeah, that's okay. We were just saying it's okay for everybody else. Come on up here, Chad. This is Chad Patterson, the Sound Lord. This is Chad is responsible for the crisp, clear quality. And Brandy, happy birthday, Brandy.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you for coming out here to the Space Lounge on your birthday. You are, I don't know if you heard, you're just in time for the Hallmark movie.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, the Hallmark Christmas special.
Excellent.
Snowfall's Love Settles.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
That is fabulous.
Yes. So Chad produces our shows every week, and he is a producer, mixer, everything else at studio117.net.
Not.com.
Not.com. You could end up in a lot of trouble going to
Be careful
.com.
with those internet.
It was like with WhiteHouse.com
That's right,
when we were
that's right.
kids.
Only less
If
work.
anybody remembers. And he also tell us about your band.
Yeah, so Down by 10 is Manchester's best dad rock, and we've been booking all over the state and in Massachusetts. We just played down at Mom's Manchester yesterday, actually, and we will be back there the 17th of September. Which
More
is a Saturday.
Dad Rock at Mom's.
More Dad Rock at Mom's, that's right. It's very fitting, right? So yeah.
They are the premier band in New England for Hot Dad Summer
That's
2022.
right, Hot Dad Rock Summer.
Yeah. So we're really proud. We're happy to have you. And thanks for coming out
Yeah,
tonight.
man, absolutely.
Yeah. Good to have you. Yeah, right on. All right, yeah. So like I was saying, we'll get our background in place. We'll get our actors up on stage, and we're happy to present to you. Our next presentation will be entirely clean and night market friendly.